I have 3 decks out right now. This is a before deck, and then I have a current and an after, all tarot. I don't know if this is going to be a 3-part thing. We'll see how long it takes for me to get through the messages. I cannot predict these things. It's the energy that guides me. Eight of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This 8 of Swords in particular is really a painful one because you are being led by death itself, blind and tied into so much, like, pushing through. It's like the darkness inside of you is what's pushing you through this really, really tough period of pain, mental anguish, lack of decisions, feeling as if you don't even have a grasp on any kind of decisions in your life. And not even feeling like you have any kind of people that wanted to work with you. Very, very unproductive people in your life. Interesting. Anything else? Two of Wands in reverse. You didn't see any kind of future at all, whatsoever. You were not inspired in any kind of way, which is sad. I'm going to get into the current energy. You've never collaborated with anyone that was like really, truly on your level and able to see the visions that you were able to see and make it happen. It's like you have so much promise inside of you and no one... Definitely some fucking painful heartbreak you currently have gone through. Right from the jump. And the 8 of Cups. You walking away from some massive, massive heartbreak. You realizing that what you thought were a bunch of full cups or almost like your everything was really like fucking peanuts, like barely anything at all. You are not receiving nearly what you were giving out in the love department in all areas of people around you, not just personal relationships. This is like friendships, kids, everything. The Hermit. You had to isolate yourself. You had to go through quite a long period of isolation right now to come to wrap your head around the totality of the layers of the pain and the betrayal and the unworthiness, and then finding yourself again through healing in that hermit mode. Realizing that it was never you that was lacking, it was all these people that were hurt and damaged and incomplete and they were not even at the capacity to be able to experience real love emotion. This is Hangman on its side. These are people who are stuck in that limbo where they know what they need to do, but they're too afraid to actually see it in completion, in a way where they're holding themselves accountable for where they're at in their lives, the way you have been. And maybe that's something you've struggled with as well. Seeing things that you've wanted to change in your life for so long, but feeling as if you couldn't figure out how to do that. And I don't know. Three of Cups in reverse. You found it easier just not to fuck with people because people are just like so open and willing to just betray people for no reason, for any reason. And you're just over that kind of energy. Let's get into the after deck. What comes next? Queen of Swords. That's a good future. That is your nearest upcoming future, is you're in that Queen of Swords energy, but you're doing it in a way that's very open and welcoming. You have the boundary. Everyone can clearly see the boundary from a mile away. At the tip of your sword, though, is a butterfly. So your words may be sharp and vicious, but they are transformative. Maybe they're less sharp and vicious, but they're more transformative and productive words that are open and still able to get that message across without having to be so hard, if that makes sense. We've got the Sun and the Tower. This particular Sun card is interesting because it's giving me, and I cannot show it to you because there's nudity, but it's giving the vibes of like you want to run off and do everything and experience everything. And then at the same time, it's like, you know, you need to like reel that back in. And it's this pure excitement to experience this future chapter. But it's like, it's this battle within yourself of wanting to go full force and let that flag fully fly and in the wind, and then a little bit of restraint to maybe take the time to enjoy the moments in every step, not have to like fully rush full force into things. The Tower. And we have the Fool in reverse. So apparently there's this, you have high hopes, but you're having a hard time with the acceptance of this new life that's coming because you can't see it. But trust me, it's exciting with the Sun energy. You don't have to worry. You can let go and just be in the flow. I think that's all I have for you. My time's up. Have a good one.